pretty good against Abaddon. At least they have an opening. It's crit, but it's also
He could get a kill here.
That's a lot of life on him. There is no more extra damage from Kuro. In fact, it's GH who's in real trouble, and Crit's got the movement speed.
Huge
Evil
place.
Geniuses spilling first blood using the power of that ET.
So before he even takes damage, it's such a bad place for Miracle to be. 12 last hits on him. This is an anti-mage.
They're looking to go for crit now. The Bramble Maze is down, but that Spirit's going to walk straight back over the top of the creeps and back into himself. So the movement speed moves from 341 to 402. The damage, 14 HP, and he gets a regeneration rune. Crit's going to turn around. He's got Spirit and Stop available. Misery is keeping them entertained, and there's that movement speed once more. But underneath the Shrine, Team Liquid have the advantage, so EG will back off.
Looking for more if they can find it. They grab Pugna.
Yep, rolling boulder forward. The kick well off target from GH. The Gale will connect into the Pugna. Mind Control looking to help out. A little bit of extra damage. That's actually a double dot onto Fear. They'll try and break him free. The Poison Sting is still ticking it down, but Fear is alive. He turns to give extra help. But the DK able to help bring down Samael. Matubberman, the man, awarded with the kill.
Ends up being his death since he used his ult recently. And there's
Kuro
the Terrorize.
needs the distance from Arteezy. Mind Control's come over. Breathe Fire is on cooldown. Here comes Matubberman. Micro that ward. Kills off the healing ward with the Breathe Fire as well. Matubberman, they keep the chase going. The Plague Ward focus on Arteezy. There's your spin TP. Had they got enough damage? Arteezy moving back. 15, not enough life.
Kinds of ganks off, so
But
you have to know where everyone is.
It'll help if Liquid wants to stand their ground and fight. The Plague Ward attacks Misery. They know he's behind, but they jump in forward, the Bramble. Whereas the Control actually terrorized Fear as well as Samael all the way back. But Arteezy in through the rear, right on top of the Tier 1 tower, and they isolate him out. Mind Control needs more distance, needs to keep the run. He's back underneath the Tier 1 tower to relative safety. Arteezy trapped in the trees. The Plague Ward, it's actually locked him in. He can't get back out again. They'll finally get rid of that healing ward. The kick, it flies straight through. It's not enough damage. The Juggernaut protected from the Shadow Realm damage. Everyone's so low. And Mind Control, a quick blink forward. He'll find one. They look for the second. It is going to be Fear. Mind Control with the double kill. Samael still battling in the mid-river. Arteezy is licking his wounds, running away with the Poison Nova on him.
This finishes BKB though, so that's not going to work in the future. It'll just be BKB TP next time.
They found Miracle. Yule Scepter. They got the vision on him, and just before the blink comes off, he's still got Mana Style, and Miracle pops it, dodges it, and burns all the mana off Misery. And the Tubberman was coming in to help out too. These illusions causing real problems.
Good fight.
That split pushing actually forced Miracle to TP back, and this is why EG, they're TPing aggressively. Samael out to the Shrine, Arteezy as well. All Liquid want to do is bail out this one. I don't think Matubberman's going to be so lucky, however. Still on the run, having no TP available. The Terrorize tries to create some space, or at least he can turn for the ulti and the Gale. That's a lot of tick damage. Crit's the man who's actually hurting from this. Everyone else appears to be out safely, and okay, no longer hurting. Fear, the medic is available. Well, bottom lane, there's your jump in. Miracle trying to go solo on Arteezy. Burn off most of his mana.
And he just blinks away. The cooldown is so low. A little scary for Arteezy, but it's part of the reason he farmed there aggressively.
They're coming in through the side, Batumba as well as Kuro. They need some extra high vision, and the Plague Ward will provide that. Nether Ward down for EG, trying to be defensive, trying to stop Batumba from just going ham. The Yule Scepter defensively from the Elder Titan. Just trying to break free of a lot of this. The Plague Wards, finally, they get through the Nether. Liquid ready to fight. The Gale will connect onto Samael. He already used his shield. He can use the second one now, but GH comes in for the kick as well as the silence, and they're into the back lines. Crit, the spill damage from Mana Void, really hurting Misery. Samael, well, they're just not targeting him. He can have all the borrowed time he wants, but now time is up. The kick from GH will hold him in position as Terrorize, even stopping the Juggernaut from really responding. He'll go down over towards Samael. Team Liquid just too good. Samael will deny himself and then buy back. Looking to fight.
They've scrabbled back into it.
Gale goes onto Samael. He already had the shield up. There's your jump in again from Miracle. Look for that spill damage. So heavy. Crit to Cripify save from Fear. Bought him some time. GH is just right behind him. Rolling, bouldering up. They want that ET gone. He's underneath the Shrine. Mind Control will Breathe Fire him down. Another Gale to connect onto Samael with Omni Slash. Mind Control. They're isolated. The blink count will actually be enough. No, not from the Juggernaut. Not enough damage. Even under the Shrine. Evil Geniuses is losing the whole kit and caboodle. Miracle is still alive through all of this, and GG, well played. Team Liquid. It looked like it was going the way of EG in the early game, but Liquid hold strong, fight back, and take game one.
Really only run mid. Ooh. And it's going to be matched up against a Timbersaw now.
Okay. Miracle Timbersaw, I love this.
All of a sudden you get 2 more shards, so it's like it's a trick play, basically.
It's going to happen again. If Sumail can get the Searing Chains off, they've got 4 stuns available. Here goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. Bramble Mage is up, trying to create space, but Miracle will go down to Sumail. Now Misery wants to do the damage into Kuro, put the Penitence onto him, using that set of Tormentor to chase down the Dark Willow. It's no boots versus high movement speed. Hadouken's off cooldown. One more Golem stun, doesn't actually have it off cooldown for the moment, but Kuro under the tier 2 will be able to survive.
Don't see these heroes catching up nearly as fast as something like an anti-mage can.
Yep. Centaur stomps over on the Bear. Matumban starts his run, and there's your shards. Bear will come back with the Bramble Mage from Kuro, create space for Matumban, but then again, Sumail brought along inside the snowball. The combination of fire and ice really working for EG on the north.
He's going magic build. He's only level 6. He has so many items for what level he is. It's actually insane how much farm he has. And this was one of his heroes back in the day.
Yep.
In Sumail's peak period, it was one of them.
That Viper Strike is going to be so difficult to run out of this one. Miracle, he's got 17 one-charges, needs the space. The Bramble Mage is there, but not enough support. In fact, now aggressive Spirit. Sumail jumps forward, looking for Kuro. Can't close the distance easily. And Kuro's damage, he held onto that for a very long time. And then Miracle is going to start the creep skip, and there's your TP on the way over. So snowball forward, they got Block Miracle in position, the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains absolutely perfect, and there's enough magical damage from Fear that Miracle should be able to tick out from this. And in fact, he will do exactly that. Sumail will take the kill on the very, very sad Timber. Now 5 of the 8 kills of EG.
So travel Ember Spirit with Chen Sen back. In a lot of ways, you could look at that kind of like a coddle. Another benefit to having Ember Spirit.
Going to get the hell out of here. 4-staff up the hill will be the way to save him. And starts the TP. They 4-staff him again to the snowball. It'll still connect. Crit came a long way in, however. Underneath the shrine, extra life there for GH. But Sumail, so strong, so much damage, especially when he gets that hood out first. And they can move on to Miracle. It's now 12-0 in favor of Evil Geniuses. Sumail, he's chasing GH. GH 4-staffs up, another Spirit jump over. GH, the Sleight of Fist Searing Chains will get him. Very optimistic TP away to safety. Hence it doesn't work, but on bottom lane, Microtrol now has a full Solar Crest available. He's looking at Misery. So he starts it up. Still has 4-staff, so even with the slow from Fear, he can still move around. The Bears are coming in through the rear. And okay, so is Arteezy right onto Matumberman. He'll move his attention over towards the Bear. There's so much swipe damage from Arteezy.
Hero. Some more of like map control and stuff. And look at this, they can just instantly.
Goodbye, Kuro.
That's like support Tusk dealing half HP damage with an ultimate. That almost never happens from Walrus Punch. So can pop Rage towards the end of this when his HP gets a bit low, and then take the tower. Instantly rages off the blinding light.
Fortification has to be burned by Team Liquid as Bristleback 4-staffed away to safety. Even Miracle with the Whirling Death trying to keep Arteezy down low, but the jump in. Woo, that was quick.
He's playing with him. But he just wants to buy time, and he gets it done. Tower's gone. Half HP on Arteezy, uses Rage, and now he's still got Aegis.
Yeah, even if you do catch him, like you've still got the armlet toggle. You've got a lot of problems. Sumail's going to TP down towards the bottom. The Lone Draw Bear was pushing this one out. So they are getting a small trade-off. Miracle, anyone got a 4-staff available? Right now he's trapped inside the shards with no safety to come his way. Reactive armor charges, they are holding on to it, and there's your disengage, the terrorize from Kuro, creating space, but they've lost their Timbersaw. Arteezy, the Aegis Immortally, just toggling through all of this. They haven't lost anybody yet for Evil Geniuses, just the Aegis and the Immortal. They want to keep going, they want to keep it flawless, 22-0. At the moment, Arteezy will slap down the melee racks. The Searing Chains on mind control, but EG got what they wanted. And will they get back out again safely? Arteezy, he's actually just rotating in towards the mid. He wants to keep going. He actually picked up the cheese as well, so he's got that extra bit of life. Rages up, beating into the tier 3 tower. And maybe this is that time they disengage now.
And so they need to get some kind of a catch here, but it's so difficult against Lifestealer. He just sits in the front and he's got so many survivability.
Searing Chains from Sumail. Caught Kuro, caught Miracle. They want to Timber Chain away, but Sumail and crit so quick in on the stuns. Miracle can't even Timber Chain out of this one. Reactive armor charges just don't exist for him anymore again. Mind control. Now the front line is trying to work with the Bear. Miracle low on life, over on the side. He wants to start regenerating. He'll only do that back in the fountain. Team Liquid, is this the time you call it? You are getting completely destroyed inside your base. Sumail wants to go for more. He wants to keep this stat padding continuing. Competitive games have never been this one-sided against Team Liquid. As EG now go in for the Megas. Mind control back to the front lines, but back into the death pool as well.
Man, it looks like that's going to be it. I mean, 30 minutes, triple racks here. Can Liquid even kill creeps easily?
No. And double steering chain again. Sumail is just so good with this. Jumps back in after Kuro. Kuro has to escape out to the Shadow Realm. GH a 4-star buff. They keep the steering chains on. GH almost, in fact, does tick out to fierce damage. They are finishing this job. Liquid are making them work for it. Maybe they're just looking for some extra time just to discuss Game 3. Either that or they're hoping for something miraculous. They're jumping around the backlines. Kuro, Miracle don't find the target. In fact, it's EG finding GH. He's down as well. 27 for O. The creeps are too big, and it is a...
Tiny would have been good, but that was obviously banned by EG in the last phase here. Well, they're going to top it off with an Omni Knight, okay?
That amazing? I think in the long run that could mean that EG is not going to be nearly as strong as it looked in the draft.
Liquid, well, they found Arteezy for half a second. GH has a little bit of bonus damage in plus 15 points. No stacks for him to really work on, but Kuro and GH understand it. They need to zone out Arteezy. They need to create space. Miracle needs to be a factor in this game, unlike Game 2.
Able to just chase him down.
Misery starts channeling up the Illuminate. They're stealing off the damage already. Crit gets a nice double stun, but it won't stop Miracle from getting the last point of damage in, and GH knows he's low. TP's all the way back to base, so EG do the rotation. It was scouted out by the Liquid Observer Ward.
Fine initiation.
Hex, crit, gonna get that double stun off. Level 2 stun, sorry, off. ET Storm forced EG just to back off for half a second. TP support is on the way. Kuro hiding in the trees. Sumail comes in deep. The axes plus the blast will get the kill, but Matummerman, he committed both Nova and Gale. Sumail knows he's not going to live through this, so do as much damage as possible. Work with Misery, so Misery can get the double kill. GH is low on life, but there's your heal from Mind Control. Keeps GH alive and kills off Sumail. They get a little bit more fight in the lineup, middle lane. Oh, they have enough to bring down Omni. Continuous stuns, and there's that Orchid. That's the only way EG was going to get the kill onto that Omni Knight.
It's dead, but those are the kind of kills that, or deaths that EG can't really afford, because as soon as if you're playing this kind of style, you can't let them gain any ground, and you have to keep trying to take opportunities.
They're going to try and kill bottom. The Observer Ward's still there. Beastmaster starts off with the Roar, and Crit just got called in, and he'll provide the extra stun to ensure the kill. Meanwhile in mid, ET, oh no, Crit Misery here, so is Fear, instantly Hex, instantly Orchided. You do get a jump into the backlines onto Arteezy. The BKB comes out, they have a lot of damage, but then again, so does Sumail. When he had these small little books fighting for him, there was only one choice. It was Kuro, the Fiend's Grip, to bring down Sumail. He'll lose his life for a Crit, the double stun. They protect him with the GA, but they're draining out the Mana Miracle. There's your Roar up. He needs to kill off Fear. It's a 2-for-2 trade-off, but maybe a little bit too deep. Mind Control, Mana leaked up, but Tummerman blinking back in the front lines. They want to keep working. Blinding Light forcing him back. Mind Control protected by the Repel. Chris starting his TP. Won't be enough time. Mind Control with the Purification gives them the damage required, and they would love to get more. Miracle's got no way to jump forward.
Get a kill bottom though. Oh, okay, they got him.
Yeah, they got the Aegis Immortal, but at what cost? You got the ET Splitter. They'll catch out Crit. Sumail's TP is just high enough away. He doesn't get affected, but the Nightmare, that's a nice pickup. It's going to remove that global power that's been coming out from EG. And you're right, the Gem of True Sight now in the hands of the Lifestealer. This is problematic for the Shadowblade carrier Sumail. Butterfly pickup for the Omni Knight. There's your jump forward. They know Observers and Sentries are out.
I mean,
but they get rid of him.
They
oh my god, EG wrapped around. They try and get the kill into Matummerman. Lotus on the GA! They keep him alive. The Fiend's Grip is on the Brood. Now they break free. Brood, actually, can he? He's still stuck there. Now Fear, maybe you can attack, but a lot of your insatiable hunger has been wasted. Mind Control, a huge kill to claim. Omni will go down, and so will the Venom Man. So Lifestealer's not that healthy either. Kuro tried to create a little bit of space, but Miracle needs to retreat. Cheese is available. But Arteezy, he got a full damage deal once again.
Oh, Cuddle's going to get grabbed here for sure.
Yep, tries to jump up. There's your Fiend's Grip. Even the ET Splitter, if EG want to fight this, they'll lose heroes, and they know it. So they just back up. They'll lose the extra creeps from the Beastmaster on the bot lane. Critical items are starting to arrive, and EG, they're coming to try and contest Roshan if it's up, but it ain't. There's nothing there, but it is daytime, so they can fight. They jump in. The instant Hex on Mind Control. If they can pop in right now, they've got a chance. But Matummerman gets the jump in with the Aghanim's ultimate. EG, they're coated in gunk, and with the Fiend's Grip, nowhere to go for Razor. He stole the damage, but even with the BKB, Blinding Light cannot protect him. Evil Geniuses, they're on the run, and they're going down. 4 heroes lost for Evil Geniuses. This could be the final nail in the coffin as Liquid make a beeline for mid lane.
ahead in this game.
I don't know how they defend this at all. EG has already Mataman. Blink daggers up, looking for the kill onto Misery. Misery is coated in every type of gun possible. Even the EG splitter will catch some mail and not bring him down. This should be GG, and in fact it is. Evil Jesus lose everyone in their base. It was a crushing game 2 in favor of EG, but Liquid hold strong and take the series 2-1, advancing to the semifinals.